Mr. O, Mr. O, ask your questions to Mr. O.
Well, hello, peoples! Welcome to the third edition of Mr. P.
Mr. O.
I keep forgetting. It's such a hard letter to pronounce.
O?
Yes, O.
You just said it.
Today is
Steven,
a
why
very
are you talking
interesting
in
show.
Why are you talking in an unplugged microphone?
Because this is my microphone! Let me rephrase. I use this as effect.
You use this as...
I use this microphone for effect. It looks
Microphone.
cool. It makes the audience like, wow, like, like, whoo.
Actually, all it does is put shadows in your face because you keep putting...
Well, sons of... Is that better? We have a very interesting show for you today. Today, we are going to experience life in the jungle.
We're not going to any jungle, Steve-O.
Great! Why didn't you tell me this before we went on air?
Why would you assume that we're going to the jungle?
That's what it said on my script.
You don't have a script! Steve-O,
I was rehearsing in my dressing room.
you were on my bed.
Dressing room?
My bed in my room.
Ah, this is just great. I clearly got the impression that this is my set and my dressing room.
We talked about this after the last episode. You started making promises of guests, and I told you we
I didn't
have
make
the
no
money.
promises. I just said we're going to experience life in the jungle.
But we're not, so why are you saying it in the first place?
It can't work like this. Ah!
Steve-O, don't cry.
You have really pushed me to the edge this time, mister. Let's get right into the first question, brought to you by Yahoo.com.
No, it's not!
I can't work like this! Our first question comes from Stupid Twee Lamb. Stupid Twee Lamb? Well, I have a question for you, Stupid Twee Lamb. Are you really a lamb?
Steve-O, if they were really a lamb, how would they type and ask you a question?
Well, I don't know. They have an Ask Charlie show, and he's a... What is he, a hamster? And he can have his own show. This person could clearly be a lamb.
Steve-O, Ask Charlie isn't real.
What?
It's Smosh's hamster that they edit their mouths on, Ian and Anthony, and they talk for it.
Aren't you out of your mind?
What, are you out of your mind?
I thought that was real. Oh my God. I idolized him. Besides Mitchell Davis, no homo, he was my mentor. Oh.
Your mentor was a hamster.
Yes, he brought great inspiration.
An alcoholic hamster.
Well, we all can't be perfect.
That's not what you just told me before we started filming. You said I'm the most perfect man alive.
I mean, look at me. I mean, I drive a nice car, I'm wealthy.
You're not wealthy.
I've been getting $5,000 per show for the Mr. O show.
You haven't even gotten a penny.
What?
Steve-O, how many times do I have to say we don't get paid for this show?
It says in my contract.
We don't even have a contract.
I signed it in blood and everything.
You didn't sign anything.
Then what did I sign in blood?
Steve-O, where do you... I don't know.
Oh, those inconceivable people. Stupid Twee Lamb asks, what is your favorite book and will you give us a reading? I would have to say my favorite book of all time is the documentary of Stephen, written by me, Steve-O.
Steve-O, you never wrote a book.
Oh, yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. It won 4 Golden Globes for Outstanding Best Book in a Drama Series.
Steve-O, I don't even think you know how to write a book, to be honest with you.
Well, then, you just don't know anything about me, then, do you? Let me give you a reading. It's very touchy.
Let's see
Here we
the
go.
book. You have a copy?
Not on me. I don't carry that thing around. I lock that up in a case before I leave the house.
Well, too bad you live here, so go to your case.
No, I clearly got in the limo and drove to this studio.
You don't have a limo, and this isn't a studio, it's
What?
my room!
I'm gonna choke you! Let me give you a reading from this fine book. It's very educational, and you can find it on Yahoo, or Amazon, or even PickleMeSmart.com. As a young lad, Steve-O, or Steven, experienced technical difficulties in education.
What do you mean technical?
Technical difficulties in education. Therefore, he was put in special ed. and had to experience life-changing events because he was a little different
Steve-O,
from
you're making
learning
this all up on the
from
spot.
the other children. What? This is real life.
Yeah, but you didn't write any of this in a book.
Well, I will.
But you just admitted that you didn't.
Well, whatever. You can find it on picklemesmart.com.
Wait. You just admitted that you didn't write it, so how did you win a Golden Globe for something you didn't write?
It's in the works.
But you can't win an award for something
Yes,
you
you
didn't write.
can. I won the award for In the Works Best Script Writing.
That doesn't exist.
Ah! Excuse me, it is parched.
It is part?
Get it? I'm parched. I mean, really. The next question comes from 18 and over. I'm so proud that you're 18 and over. You can party and drop it like it's hot. Their question is, what is one thing you just can't live without? Well, let me tell you. One thing I just can't live without is my sexy body. I mean, look at me. I mean, woo! Hot. Got some guns working out on here. And woo! If you would like to see this fine body in action, visit my website, picklemetickle.com.
Whoa, Steve-O.
What?
You're doing porn now?
Was I not supposed to say this on air?
Since when did you start doing porn?
I thought you knew.
No, I had no idea.
Now this is awkward.
Is that how you've been getting so much money lately?
No! Oh no. Let's get to the next question, shall we? G.I. Joe 21. Isn't G.I. Joe a toy? I had one when I was a lad, I think. I did have one when I was a lad, actually. And I had a Jeep, camouflaged, that he drove in when he fought the crime. Are you a live version of him? His question is, which movie would you change the ending to and why? I added the Y for oomph. Well, I would have to say I would change the ending to that frickin' Titanic. This woman whores herself around on the movie. She clearly finds some street rat, sleeps with him when she clearly has another sugar daddy with money. I mean, who would you pick? I picked the guy with the monies. Because I don't want to live poorly. And then, she can't even move over on the door she was floating on to give him some room, and then he drowned at the bottom of the Atlantic. What a fantastic slut she was! That movie was very tragic. One day I hope to go to the bottom of the Atlantic to witness the Titanic and maybe see his body.
Titanic is a boat.
I know. I was talking about Jack.
Jack's probably dead and rotted away by now.
What?! I just saw him in a couple other movies recently.
Are you talking about Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes!
That's not really Jack. There was a real guy named Jack.
What?! Get out of town!
You know, that was like a real event and everything, right?
Well, I knew that it was based on real events, but I didn't know. Oh my god!
You thought Leonardo DiCaprio was Jack.
Yes!
Then how would he be in other movies if he died?
Ooh, I just thought that he drowned in for effect. I really didn't think they actually put his actual body there. I thought they just put a replica. Let's get right to the next question, shall we? We shall! Our next question comes from Justin has a fro. Well, don't we all, Justin? Don't we all have fros?
No.
We don't?
You don't have a fro.
Oh, well, look at this!
That's not a fro.
Oh, what do you call this then?
Spiked hair.
Oh, this is life-changing. I thought it was a fro.
No.
Justin's question is, when it's time for the zombie apocalypse, where shall we all meet? Well, Justin, I would have to say, in Las Vegas, Nevada. There's lots of tall buildings. We would survive.
There's also lots of people, hence zombies.
Oh, shit. I would like to thank the people for asking me these wonderful, interesting questions. If you would like to ask me more questions to be answered on the next edition of Mr. O, please leave them in the comment box below. Or you can @reply me at my Twitter, and that link is also below. Thank you very much. I love you all. Peace out, and as always, for safety, keep a knife in your pocket when you're sleeping.
Steve-O, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Why?
Because what if they roll over and it stabs them or something?
Well, you don't use a sharp one. You only use a dull.
Well, what's the point of having a dull knife?
Well, because you just want to stab someone in the dark like I did to that one Joe.
You stabbed someone in the dark.
Yes, I did.
So you shot someone, killed him, and you stabbed someone.
I did. I really should be in prison.
I think you're lying.
You don't have that. I'm in prison. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Gets me every time. In your faces. Peace. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, skeet, and cheese.
Who are you, Timothy De La Ghetto?
No, I'm Steven Steve-O Scuba Steve, street name Alabama. That light is too effing bright. Get out of my face!
Sorry.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I missed you till next time. Okie dokie. Bye-bye.